Hello, everybody. This is a Lamley showcase of the Hot Wheels Car Culture Air-Cooled set. This isn't a preview because quite a few lucky collectors, me among them, actually found these in Target stores this last week. Target has a little deal with Mattel right now with Hot Wheels that they are getting the Car Culture series first. We saw that with the Redliners set, and now we see that with Air-Cooled. So fast, in fact, that typically when I do a preview on these, which Mattel is very nice to allow me to do, they usually have a set. They didn't get a set for me to preview. It came to Target first. That's fine because I found them, and let's show them off. For those of you who haven't found them, or for those of you who have and want to see them, out of the card, because of course I am going to open these up. So let's get right to it. This is the second batch of 2017. Like I said, Redliners was the first. We've got one new casting in here, and we even have a new set of wheels, a brand new wheel being introduced in this set. So we're just going to work through it. We're going to start from the back and move all the way, to the front and talk about each one of these models and show them as much as we can. I got a couple of older Car Culture models. Air-cooled engines. That means VWs, that means Fiats, that means Porsches. And we are going to start with the custom Volkswagen Beetle. Now, as always, before you rip open Car Culture, you got to take a look at the artwork. Julian Coyles is once again responsible for this. He's been responsible for all the artwork on all of the series since Japan Historics last year. Everyone is different, kind of feeding that whatever the style is. Air-cooled is the theme this time. So we'll take a look at the back too, so you can have a sense of what that is. There's all 5 of the models in the air-cooled set. Nice, clean, colorful card. Great artwork, which I save. But it's always nice to see the art with a little bit of a rip on it, so that's what happens. So we are going to start, if I can get it open. Little plastic piece to keep it protected. Get rid of that. And there's your model. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put it on our little stand. Move up there, let it do its thing. All right. Red rims. This has never been a casting I collect. I did add the Moon Eyes version from a couple of years ago, but that's the only one I have. I mean, the style of the car is not my favorite, but it does fit in the air-cooled set, that is for sure. And it does look good. So I'm collecting all the Car Culture, so that one is going for sure. So I'm going to rip that off. There's the card I'm going to save. And blister goes in the garbage can. All right, while you're looking at that, I'm going to pop back. And we're going to move to another VW. There are 3 in this set. Excuse me. Now, I like this one particularly. We were able to preview this one, at least pictures-wise, on lamleygroup.com. This is the Volkswagen SP2, which is a sports car out of Brazil. Developed, built, and used in Brazil. The SP2. Now, I love this car. I think the clean lines on it are pretty awesome. It's not a very well-known car, at least outside of Brazil. But I'm glad to see it getting the premium treatment here. We've seen it in, I think we saw it in the Nostalgic series last year, and then a few times in Basic, and I think there was an Easter version as well. But I like Brazilian cars because I have a soft spot for Brazil, having lived there. Here we go. We'll go ahead and open it up. There's Julian's artwork. There's the card art, saving, and there is the car in all of its green and yellow Brazilian glory. Go ahead and get rid of this one. Now, some people don't like the wheels on this one. It was on the, what is it? Was it the BMW Z4 Super Treasure Hunt last year? I'm okay with it. I think it works. Metal base. And I do like that deco. in Brazilian colors. We'll move back out. We're going to go with a model that I think is very cool. The VW Squareback. What does it say? Custom 69 Volkswagen Squareback. There's your artwork again. Julian told me that this was his favorite art from this set. Was the Squareback art, which I think is cool with the one side mirror. Now, I know there's a lot of excitement about this one, not only because it looks awesome. I love the Square Force deco. I love it that it's a little bit rusted out. Looking a little barn findy, right? But I know there's been a lot of talk about how great those wheels are, and the customizers are just drooling for them in that kind of, what would that be? Kind of a bronze color? All right, let's open it up. There's your card art. Blister in the garbage. And there's your car. Move up. Oops. I like this casting. It debuted, I think, in the Garage series several years ago, or was it the there's a God, I don't remember the name. But we've seen it a few times. We saw it in the main line last year. This is easily the best version, and those wheels look so great. So customizers, before you destroy all of these, it's fine. I mean, use the wheels, but save one of them, because that just looks way too good. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at it too. It just looks really good. Okay, now let's go. Should we go with the new model? Let's do it. So this is the new casting, also sporting brand new wheels. It is the 60s Fiat 500D Modificado. There's Julian's art. Not fat. Looks fat. In a good way. Modificado, obviously modified. And those are some very small 4-spoke wheels. And that is the debut of the small 4-spokes. Let's take a look at that. Again, I think the customizers are drooling. And I'll say, like, same thing I said with the Squareback. Like, at least save one of these before. Interesting, they're doing the blisters. You notice this? I just noticed that. They have this little notch in the blister. I wonder if that's something new they're going to do. Interesting. Throw that away. Move our Squareback. And here's our Fiat. Oh, this is tiny. It is tiny. Let's see. You want to compare it? Here's the RX-3. Look at that. Check that out. This is cool. All right, now that I have this in my hand, I'm way into this one. Way into this one. Just have a look-see at that. Yes, it's going to be, so many of these are going to be opened up for those wheels. They're going to put them on the Mad Manga. They're going to put it on, put it on Datsuns. You're going to put it on trucks. You're going to just give it that lowered look. It's going to look fantastic. I understand that, but don't sell this casting short, because it is never going to look this good. I mean, maybe it will somewhere, but this one is just awesome. I'll be honest, I was a little on the Fiat. And now that I have it, now that I have it in hand, open that baby up. Look at those wheels. Just So cool. So tiny, so cute. Okay. I'm looking forward to photographing that one. That is great. Okay, so I was going to say, I think that this one was the best, and I think that's going to be the consensus because it is a Porsche and it's the 356A Outlaw, and we all love our Porsches. I'm saying Porsche, guys. I'm working on it because that's what I'm supposed to say is Porsche. But I think the Fiat wins. I do. But I'm going to open up the Porsche. All right, that looks really good. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That's a great model. With the Steelies and everything else. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. It's awesome. It is awesome. Let's open it up. Again, that notched blister. Never seen that before. But probably is a good thing. All right, move the Fiat. Well, let's just put the Porsche here for you to look at. Looks great in blue. Looks great with the Steelies. Yeah, there's no arguing. This one's awesome. Obviously, this model debuted last year in the basic range. Let's get it into focus. And it looks good. It looks really good. I can't argue that. If that's everyone's favorite, I'm not arguing with that. That seems to be the consensus, is that's everyone's favorite. I love it too, but I think the Squareback, because of its wheels, is up there. But I think the Fiat wins as just the coolest little model. What a great little choice. But yeah, the Porsche is awesome. This is a great set. I think it's going to be gobbled up. Don't sell any of these short. This is probably one I'm the least fond of just because, but there's no weak ones in this one. That is a great, great set. That is air-cooled. There's my cards. Gonna save those. I like it. It's a good set. It's going to be in your Targets, and then within the next few weeks, I'm sure you'll see it in Walmarts and other stores as well. Definitely worth picking up a set. Customizers, have fun with those wheels. I can't wait to see what you guys do with them. I know that there's a lot of excitement about those. All right, talk to you later. Bye.